younger guys is that men are supposed to chase you, the woman. It's not supposed to be the other way around. Girls, you're not supposed to be running after men and begging for them to be in your life and to treat you a certain way. I've been
Yo, what is going on, Warband? It is Taylor the Fiend, back again with another response video, and on today's show, we're looking at a video request through the Patreon titled, What I've Learned Dating Older Men. But before we crack into it, guys, if you're new here, you're liking the videos, be sure to subscribe on your way in. Come and join the Discord if you haven't already, and if you'd like to support the channel, get some exclusive videos, be sure to check out the Patreon link in the description. But let's see what she's got to say.
Doing a lot of research. I've been doing a lot of research. A lot of research. He's been really getting me through the last month of my life, just watching all of his videos. I've been binge watching MJ Harris, and he talks all about feminine and masculine energy and just basically how they're both supposed to act and react to each other, and how masculine energy is supposed to be chasing feminine energy. It's just nature, it's just instinctual in how men function. I know that with most of the younger guys that I've dated, they've been very standoffish, hard to get their attention. They want me to chase them, and I did it for a long time. Like in high school, I feel like all of us girls went through, you know, that thing where we're like madly in love with guys, and guys aren't really madly in love with us, but you know, we chase them like crazy hoping that we'll change their mind. But the fact is that you won't. You'll never.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, right? Girls will waste their youth and their fertility chasing guys that have no interest in them. And then you know what happens at the end, guys? They reach the end and they want to turn around and find a good man. And all the while, right, they'll put off marriage, they'll put off any sort of serious commitment. Because you know what that is, guys? That's just her being oppressed. Right, getting married at in your early 20s, why would you ever do that? I can be a free spirit. I can go see all of these men. And then they want to turn around at 30 and 40, and they expect the men to have all the traditional values, and you know, come in and swoop them up and fix their lives for them, right? They want to be a free spirit through all through their 20s, 30s, even higher generally, guys. And then they want you to come along and foot the bill.
Change their mind. Chasing them is just going to make them value you even less. So chasing men is not good, and I find that all the older guys that I've dated, I don't know if it's just a generation thing or an experience thing, but all the older men that I've dated have pursued me. Like, they've treated me like I deserve to be treated as a lady. So that's...
Yeah, guys, because, you know, you deserve to be treated a particular way. Guys, I'm so tired of hearing this. I deserve, I'm entitled to this. Guys, people aren't entitled to anything, right? You guys watching this channel, I'm not entitled to you clicking on this video and watching it. I'm not. I'm very happy and very glad that you guys choose to watch the channel, but you know what? I'm not entitled to your views, right? You see, these people are walking around with the idea that they're just entitled to crap. Like, they're just entitled to be treated a certain way. And you know what? A lot of the times their personality is questionable at best. And like they think that just because either, you know, they're beautiful or something like that, they think that they're just on top of the world. And the reason for that is because a lot of men are gassing their heads up on dating apps, you know, calling them pretty and all this stuff. And what ends up happening is their pair bonding ability just gets absolutely fried. They'll sleep with a few hundred guys. They'll get comments every day on their appearance and how beautiful they are. And at the end, they can rock around to 50 and still feel as though they're entitled to your attention and your wallet at the end. Right? And then they want to turn around and, you know, get your hand in marriage and stuff. And see, this is what happens, right? Because guys have been lied to in the fact that women will hit those ages. They'll turn around, they'll get married in like a year or two, and then just drag the guy through the divorce courts for the kids. Like, and the guy just has no idea what's going on. He's like, I thought she loved me. I thought she really liked me. Guys, guys are just not told that women will weaponize love if they need to. If their body clock is ticking, they got to get married, you know, got to get that, got to look good getting married, got to have those kids. They will absolutely tell a man they love him when all they're doing is, you know, they need his resources, or they need to settle down and find a guy who will be under their thumb, right? Let's keep going.
That's one of my experiences with the older men versus the younger men. And then the second thing that I will say that is really probably one of the most game-changing, life-altering things that I learned is that there are endless possibilities and outcomes in life. There's no one right way to live. Just meeting so many different people and learning all their life experiences and hearing their stories basically about how they came to be where they are at that point in time.
A lot of fancy words here for having a large number of partners. A lot of fancy words here, but don't buy it, guys.
Really, really eye-opening. I feel like, I don't know how much it is for people that grew up in more populated areas, but for me, growing up in a really small town, it just, there's like this ideology, this like culture in a way kind of pushed into you when you're really young and all while you're growing up, that there's a very linear path to life, that you have to do things in a very certain way. You have to, you know, go to school, graduate high school, then you have to go to college. If you don't go to college, it's really frowned upon. And then you have to get married and have kids all before you're like 24, like my age. And I swear to God.
Yeah, see, now that you're hitting that age, you're realizing, hey, maybe I should have done that sooner. I need to be looking for a guy who I can have under my thumb. And, you know, see, what happens, guys, is they hit this age, they look for a beta, they don't respect him, they don't love him, they'll tell him that they love him. Guys, I knew a girl, right? And you know, her body clock was ticking. She was realizing like, hey, I gotta lock down a dude. I can't keep jumping around and not getting any commitment from these chads that I actually want. So she got this beta, right? And this guy, like, she would tell him that she loves him and all this, but you can tell she didn't. She didn't respect him. She didn't like him. But guys want to believe that lie, because guys have been lied to their entire lives, and they're told, you know what, guys, if you just hang around long enough, you work hard enough, the right one will eventually come along. Guys, we aren't waiting for some woman in her 40s to rock up and you know, feeling as though we've won some sort of game. The society would like men to feel like, hey, you know what, she may be 40, she may have 3 kids, but I'm a grateful little subservient little man. And you know what? Because the thing is, if you believe that, it's just far easier to control you. It's far easier to control you if you believe, hey, I'm going to work really hard. I'm going to get my house. I'm going to, you know, and then I'm going to find the one that really likes me. Guys, girls are getting like so much more validation and attention from men than the other way around, right? And the fact that they come on camera and they'll complain about like commitment issues, it blows my mind. Let's continue.
Like 90% of the people I went to school with, they're like married with kids, and I feel like if I had stayed there, that probably would have ended up being me too, because that's just the mindset that everyone has in a town like that. I'm not saying that's bad, you know, it's just everyone's life experience is different, but just getting out of that environment and dating men that have a whole life experience and learning about where they came from and what they did, like I said, how they got to where they are today, it was really eye-opening that there's literally no right way to live. It was really,
yeah, guys, there's no right way to live. You know, you shouldn't really consider others. Just do whatever the hell you want. Screw everyone else. If you want to see a great extension of what she's talking about, guys, if you have an Instagram, just go to Instagram and search in Billie Eilish, and then just look at the captions on her photo shoots that contain the pastel pink color, guys. It's all about, you know what, I'll do whatever I want. Screw what everyone else wants. There is a reason that the pushed age for marriage is so low. And the reason for that is because if you have a high body count, you know, if you're getting to know all of these men and life experiences, if you want to put it like that, rather than saying what it actually is, that's fine. If you go out and find about these men's life experiences in the hundreds, shall we say, guys, your pair bonding ability gets fried. Okay, you cannot attach properly to a partner. You cannot sustain a long-term relationship because you're always looking for the next best thing. Guys, a lot of these guys are walking around with girlfriends, and you can just see it in their eyes that they don't respect him, and given the opportunity, they would leave him for something better. Like, in a heartbeat. Infidelity rates in marriages are so damn high. Because what'll happen is she'll get a beta guy that she doesn't respect, and then she's just bored. She's not attracted to him at all. He's only there for the resources and stability he provides. She doesn't actually like him. Let's keep going.
really like a culture shock to me to learn that I can make different choices, and it doesn't mean that my life is going to end or be bad. So that's something that was really incredible for me to change my whole perspective on life. And I really truly believe that if I hadn't moved to Florida when I was 17 and I hadn't dated the guy that I did for so long, I had one long-term relationship, but I would not even be close to the person that I am today. Like, I don't even know if I'd be alive, honestly. But that's some deep, dark shit. So we're not gonna get into that. But the third thing that I will say that dating older men has taught me is that you have time. This one kind of ties in.
Yeah, except the thing is, you don't have time. You run out of time. You see, this is the thing as well, guys. Girls are lied to by this same narrative, right? But the thing is, they want to believe it, so they chew down on it and they won't let it go. Here's the thing: you do not have all the time in the world. You have a very finite amount of time. Men have a lot more time to get our stuff together. Men, we can be attractive well into our 40s, 50s. Like, if we put in the work, we're looking good. We hit the gym. We got our body right. We got our money together. We're level-headed. Men can be attractive for a lot longer, but you know what? Women are not attractive for very long. It's a very small window of fertility, all things given. And you know what? Women are lied to in this fact as well. They lie to each other. They lie to men about how much time they actually have. They're told, you have all the time in the world. Then they rock down to 40 and they're like, wait a minute, you're telling me my test results are, if I wait one more year to have kids, I've got like a 50% chance of actually having one. And then they start to go, oh, Jesus. Right. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to leave today's video there. We've covered a broad range of things, I feel like, or at least she has. But anyway, we're going to leave today's video there, boys. Make sure to comment on your way out. Share your thoughts, experiences, opinions. If you disagree with anything I've said, feel free to disagree in the comments. Lots of room to disagree on stuff. Subscribe if you're new or if you're liking the videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, guys, a great way to do that is through the Patreon. You get some extra videos and stuff like that. So be sure to check out that link in the description. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yo boys, it's Taylor here. I just want to say thank you if you've made it to the end of the video, and if you've been enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe on your way out, join the Discord, and check out the Patreon link in the description. See you boys in the next one.
Talking too much in the gum and they're missing it mark. Had to put myself together, we can compose you, follow my heart. Alright, I used to ride in the back of the bus to my home.